Now, if you didn't know already, I've been playing Roblox for over 10 years, and in that time, I've seen a bunch of stuff. Some cool, some stupid, and some, it was mostly stupid. I figured that with over a decade of playtime, I might as well share some stories, so without further ado, let's get started. This first story is going to take us back to the year 2013. This was a time when Roblox was a lot less popular, and a time where people could make Pokemon games without fear of Nintendo's almighty copyright hammer. God, I miss those times. Now, a lot of you probably remember Pokemon Brick Bronze and Pokemon Fighters EX, but before those games, there was one called Pokemon Reborn, created by Rukirio. Fun fact, this is the same dude who made Swordburst 2 and World 0. Anyways, Pokemon Reborn didn't play like your standard Pokemon game. You know that feature in Scarlet and Violet where you can just send your Pokemon out to go beat the crap out of wildlife? Yeah, it was just basically like that. It was one of the first Roblox games I ever played, and it was a blast. Now, if you didn't know this about me already, I'm kinda terrible at video games. So I wasn't exactly the king of Pokemon when I played. Now, if you played more than 5 minutes of a Pokemon game, you probably know that there are people known as gym leaders who you face in order to put your skills to the test. Beating a gym leader was a way of showing how good you are at Pokemon, and out of the 8 gyms in the game, I beat 2. Yep. Although I was pretty bad, there will always be one specific moment during my time playing that I still remember to this day. So I'm walking around the first route with my cousin, and let me just say that I have 2 cousins who play Roblox with me, and both of them are way better at it than I am. I remember showing one of them my level 12 Cyndaquil, and I was really proud of it. And then they proceeded to send out their Ho-Oh, and their Lucario, and Regigigas, and Typhlosion. That was another thing too. At the start of the game, you had 3 Pokemon to choose from: a Cyndaquil, a Chikorita, and a Totodile. Everyone I saw chose Cyndaquil for some reason, and I have no idea why. Actually, one of my cousins did end up switching their starter. Now, with all these people running around with Cyndaquils, you know what he decided to switch to? The freaking grass starter. Hey, Meganium was his favorite of the 3, and honestly, I respect anyone who uses Pokemon they like instead of what's viable. Anyways, I was walking around Route 1, training my Cyndaquil and catching Pokemon when this guy came up to me. Now, I've never seen or interacted with this dude before, but I do remember he had on that one koala hat that everyone used to have back in the day, so I'm just gonna call him Koala Head. Anyway, this guy comes out of nowhere and just starts roasting the crap out of me. Well, roasting is a strong word. Roblox players in 2013 weren't very creative with their insults. He said I was a noob and an idiot and a self-hating dumbass who overthinks every little thing he does because he's too insecure to actually make a meaningful decision. Yeah, that last one was weird. Anyways, normally if I wanted to get into a battle with someone, I just asked my cousins to fight them for me. Yeah, I was that kid. The one who tattles on their older sibling if a kid is bullying them. But this guy was insulting me directly. I knew that I had to be the one to take him down, so of course, I challenged him to a battle. He accepted and we walked to the arena. My cousin acted as the referee, and soon enough, we sent out our Pokemon. I sent out Cyndaquil, and seeing this, Koala Head decides to send out his own starter. A Cyndaquil. After that, the battle really began. He started off first, using Ember and then Tackle. I countered his attacks with a Tackle and then an Ember. He decided to respond with a Tackle and an Ember of his own. Tackle, Ember, Ember, Tackle, Ember, Tackle, Ember, Ember, Tackle. Neither of us were very high level. Anyways, after this back and forth, both of our Cyndaquils were down to a sliver of health. It was clear that it would only take one move to knock either one out. We both ordered our Mons to use Ember, and fire spewed from their mouths. And then my Cyndaquil got hit, losing its last remaining bits of HP and fainting. I was crushed. If I was just a little bit faster, I would have been able to knock out his Cyndaquil. Koala Head was laughing at this point, and it seemed like all hope was lost. And then I remembered. I was on Route 1 not only to train my Cyndaquil, but to catch other Pokemon as well. And that's when I returned my Cyndaquil and sent out my level 3 Pidgey. Even with the difference in power, all I needed was one hit to win. And as soon as he saw that Pidgey, Koala Head left the game. I had won. I actually defeated another player in a battle. When my cousin announced me the winner for everyone in the game to see, I was over the moon. I had such a boost in confidence after that I decided to head back to spawn and challenge another player to a duel. What I didn't know about starting areas in RPGs was that only two types of players usually hang out there. People who just started playing and those who have already beaten the game. Guess who I challenged to a battle? Imagine my surprise when I send out my Cyndaquil and my opponent decides to send out a level 85 Typhlosion. Let's just say my confidence boost didn't last very long. And that was the story of my first and very short-lived victory. I actually found this video format and concept pretty interesting, so if this does well, I might want to make more. Hey, 10 years is going to result in a bunch of different stories. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next.